What's up guys? Today I'm going to do a little video just to give you an idea of some ways that I use and other people can use to save gas on these bigger engine cars. And that's going to be today's 5 things list, 5 ways that you can improve your gas mileage. And number 1, first and foremost, and this is something I try to keep an eye on all the time, check your tire pressure. Tire pressure makes a big difference in fuel economy, and a lot of people don't think to check their tire pressure until it's actually flat. So keep an eye on your tire pressure, keep it filled up. Even if fuel economy is really important to you, you could maybe even go a few PSI over what the manufactured recommendation is. That lowers that contact patch on the ground and reduces drag. Number 2, keep up with your maintenance. Things like tune-ups and keeping gaskets in good shape and making the engine run correctly will improve its mile per gallon over a similarly set up engine that does not have its maintenance up to date. So don't overlook maintenance because you're worried about fuel mileage, because those two really have a lot to do with each other. Number 3, this costs a little money, but if you haven't had the car tuned, you can tune the car to run a little leaner to save you some gas mileage. Or if you already have a tuner, it's just an easy thing to go in and change to get a few miles per gallon that way. This is not a free or a cheap way to do it if you don't already have a tuner, but it is one way that will work. Number 4, this is kind of an odd one if you think about it, but take more right turns. What I mean by that is if there's a way in your commute or in the things that you need to go do today where you can plan out your stops to where you're turning right more than turning left, that's actually a trick that UPS and FedEx and stuff use to try to save gas, because a right turn, you're not going to sit at as long since you don't have to wait on the light to turn. And the whole time you're sitting and idling, you're burning gas for no reason. So trying to limit your sitting and idling will definitely help your gas mileage, and making most of your turns right will help to reduce that. Number 5, and this may be an unpopular one, but don't drive so hard. Everyone loves to hear their car and loves to feel the power it can produce, but every time you're dipping into the throttle, especially on these supercharged 3800s, the difference between boost and non-boost mile per gallon is pretty big. So if you can stay out of boost and stay off the throttle some, drive nicely and not push it so much, you can save a huge amount of gas. And that's gone. I've seen people go so far with that one as to take the supercharger belt off to save a few miles per gallon. That is something you can do. I don't recommend doing that. I don't think you need to. If you can control yourself, it should be just as simple as not driving so hard. So that was it. 5 tips that I have for improving your mile per gallon. Let me know though if there's any of them that you think I missed. If you've got a good technique for keeping your mile per gallon down, drop that down in the comments. And other than that, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.